Hey, what's it? Hi, everybody. Happy, what's today? Monday. What's that? What's going on? Hopefully everybody's had a fantastic day. Of course, I don't have nothing ready, so we just gonna go with it. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be, you feel me? What is it gonna be? What it's gonna be. Alright? Let me get a bowl. I'm looking for a bowl in my own house. Crazy. I got a bowl right here. Alright, so what I want you to do, I'm finishing my fruit cup. I like these little fruit cups with the boba balls in it. They full of sugar, but they're still good. They're delicious. Bread, whatever kind you like. This could be a baguette. This could be anything. I'm gonna start with 2 slices of bread. And then what I want to do is I want to throw in, it looks like all I got is cream. Like milk, half and half, cream, whatever you got. Just throw in enough, about a cup so that you sort of get the bread nice and saturated with whatever dairy you're using. So this could be milk, half and half. It could be anything. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. Okay? All right, let's work with something that we rarely work with. That's asparagus. I have some fresh asparagus that I got from El Supermercado. And I want to do a quick, and when I say quick, like a very quick sort of appetizer. It's kind of bougie, you know what I mean? Because black folks don't really do this, but it's delicious. So if you want like a little bougie appetizer, I got you, okay? So first, before I rinse this asparagus off, let me show you a little shortcut. I watch your videos. So when you guys tag me and stuff, and when y'all cooking stuff, I see y'all videos. And one thing that y'all do that really sort of gets to me a little bit is you cook the whole asparagus. And the thing is, the whole asparagus is not meant to be cooked because down here is a woodsy stem, right? But the great thing about asparagus, if you hold it down here and hold it right here and then you snap, it'll let you know, hey, here's the part you keep and then here's the part you throw away, okay? So ideally, if you just do this, okay, the asparagus has told me, hey, this you throw away, this we keep, okay? So we'll do it again, right? And boom, there you go. So now what ends up happening is you sort of have more or less a guide on how to make this happen. So you can line your asparagus up, get a knife, right? And then just cut the remaining asparagus using the first couple ones as a guide. Now, we have perfectly trimmed asparagus that we could use for whatever you want to use it for, okay? So here's what I am going to do. I'm going to take a sheet tray, and this sheet tray I'm going to line with either parchment paper. I have a Silpat, S-I-L-P-A-T, Silpat. It's great because it's non-stick. Amazon. Okay, Silpat, S-I-L-P-A-T, from Amazon. Okay, prosciutto. You've seen this before. Yes, 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 yes. Very popular in Italian cooking. So we're gonna do really quick a little situation. So let me get a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And before I wrap my asparagus with prosciutto, I do want to put a little bit of oil and then let's do the slightest sprinkle of kosher salt. And let's do fresh cracked black pepper on this. Then now we can go in, okay? So what you want to do is carefully peel your prosciutto, right? It's like thinly sliced. It's delicious. It's amazing. Okay? So you carefully peel this off. And we're gonna take 2-ish asparagus. We gotta do 1. 2 ain't gonna be enough. These are some thick asparagus. So let's just do 1. So really all you wanna do is wrap your prosciutto around the asparagus, right? If they were like smaller asparagus, you can grab 2. But these are some big boys. Okay. All right, let's grab the next one. This does not have to be prosciutto. It should be prosciutto, but this could be bacon. By all means, I would not be mad at you one bit if you decided to use bacon instead of prosciutto. And we could even go a step further. If you decided to use pancetta, they do have pancetta thinly sliced like this. By all means. You know, I guess I'm here for any pork product. Yeah, I'm here for any pork product. But again, this doesn't have to be pork. You could work this out with like a turkey bacon. I wouldn't. Okay, but if you wanted to, I wouldn't, but if you wanted to, you could. Okay. Oven's preheated. It's at 400. I better cut that down to 350 because you don't want to burn the prosciutto before it has a chance to crisp up nicely. And the great thing about like pork products like this is that it's the fat and it's the fats in the prosciutto that makes it really like beautiful. And there is a process to rendering down the fat so that you get all that great flavor. And the process is like, it's not super low, but you definitely don't want to rush it. You want to like take your time, you know, you want to do it slowly, you know, let it come up to temperature, that kind of thing, right? Beautiful. That's my oven telling me it's ready at 400 degrees, which is way too high. So we're gonna cut that down to like a 300. I mean, what I said, not 300, 350. Oh, they shaved this one real thin right here, boy. You better get this. Oh, look how thin that is. It's so thin, you only get one side, okay? The code for cookbooks is still the same, STEMI, in case you're wondering. Same old situation. If you want to grab a cookbook, you can. Just go to shopdariuscooks.com and you can use the code STEMI at checkout to save. And thank you guys so much for all of your orders from last week and giving me an opportunity to relax a little bit without too many emails about where's my stuff, where's my stuff. So you would notice that today, if you ordered last week, we started shipping. So you should have received, if you ordered last week, you should have received your tracking email. So, and we had a couple pickups today. So you should see some progress as long as the post office is doing their job, which we're praying. We're praying for the post office, but you could run over to the post office website, check your stuff, and it's on its way to you. So shout out to everybody who ordered. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Okay, I'm out of asparagus, so I'm gonna kill these, but I'm gonna line these up real simple. See? Just like that. Give them a little space, a little room to breathe. And let me cut that oven down. Don't forget, or else you're gonna be shamed. Okay, see, real simple. It's kind of bougie though. This is real bougie. You can do this with green beans too. Bundle them, wrap them, you're good to go. Okay? So we're gonna go at, what I say, 350 on convection. And let's roll, okay? So that's gonna go in. And that's, like I said, that's like a really like bougie-ish appetizer that I think is like personally kind of amazing, if you ask me. Okay? All right, let's work a little bit. Can I plug? Let me see if I can plug this up without killing myself. I tried to do this yesterday, but you guys couldn't see. Oh, if I unplug somebody's charger, let me see. If I unplug y'all. What's up, Facebook? Oh Lord, this ain't even gonna reach. Oh, yes it will. Okay, it reached. It reaches to the highest mountain. All right, let's do this. So into the food processor, I'm gonna add some garlic. Probably all of this garlic, because I want to chop, actually, I'm gonna need a little bit more. Because I just want to chop some. I'm gonna chop some and then reserve some that's already chopped. So that way I ain't really gotta worry about garlic for the rest of this evening, okay? Okay, lid on, and we pulse. And we have chopped garlic, okay? So much easier than chopping it by hand, right? So much easier. Obviously, for the recipe, I don't need this much garlic. But, you know, if you did cook with this much garlic, personally, I wouldn't be upset at you, okay? So I only need like the equivalent of like 5 cloves of garlic. That's really it. So this looks like about 5 cloves chopped. So, but you know, listen, I have never heard somebody go, oh my gosh, this has too much garlic in it. I've never heard that in all my 39 years of living. I've never heard that. So, you know, go for it, man. If you like garlic, it's good for you. Okay? One of my other supermarket shortcuts is the onion, bell pepper, and celery, the Trinity mix that's already mixed. So I'm gonna put some of that in. And then I wanna kind of pulverize it a little bit. But I'm also looking for sort of like a paste, if you will. So a little bit of olive oil helps us get there. Just scrape it down. You know, as pasty as you can stand is really what I like going for. Now, let's season this, right? This is why it's great to put in the food processor. You don't got to worry about getting nothing dirty. You know, you ain't got too many dishes. It's beautiful, okay? A little bit more garlic powder as if we don't have enough in there. All right, a little bit of onion powder. I have a little bit of dried fennel, my favorite, your favorite too. A little bit of dried rosemary. And let me grab some herbs de Provence, because you know I like that. Question is, Darius, where are, here you go. I found it. You're like, where are the herbs de Provence? Okay, herbs de Provence, or Italian seasoning. It's up to you. We need some salt in this. A fair amount, a good tablespoon-ish of salt, and a couple of pinches of red pepper flake. As spicy as you like it. All right, back on we go. Beautiful. Food processor has done literally all the work for us, okay? Now, what I want to do is dump all of this delicious flavor. This is onion, bell pepper, celery, garlic, a little bit of salt, red pepper flake. Oh, just beautiful, like flavor on top of flavor. All right, and that's what it's all about, the flavor. Okay. Also in here, remember we had that bread that we soaked in. This bread soaked in some heavy cream because that's all I got. You know, what did the Lord tell Moses, huh? Okay, the Lord told Moses, look, Negro, use what I gave you. Okay, so I'm going to take these 2 pieces of bread that I soaked, and I'm going to put that bread right in here. And then, to finish the party, I have 1 pound of ground chicken. All right, this could be pork, this could be beef, this could be veal, it could be whatever you want. I'm going to use ground chicken because that's what I like. Okay, and before I work it real good, because I'm gonna get in here with my fingers in a second, you know, we got time to be cute. I'm gonna get in there and really work it. Let me grab a skillet. Cast iron because, you know, it has a really great way to conduct heat, and you know, everything will cook a lot evenly when you do it like that. So I'm just wiping it out. Little bit of olive oil on the bottom. Okay, and then this is where you got to get busy with your hands. Okay, so we take the bread and the seasoning, right? All those yummy, like, pockets of flavor. Can you imagine as this roasts in the oven, like how savory all that flavor is going to be. And so I'm making meatballs. And so one of the great things about making a meatball, this is like an old Italian trick, is that they take wet bread and they throw wet bread into the mixture. And the thing about the wet bread, obviously, is going to pick up all the flavors, but that's your insurance policy to really sort of make sure that all of your meatballs come out nice and moist. I don't know about you, but I hate a dry ball, okay? So the great thing about, throwing the bread in is that it will allow you, a perfectly seasoned meatball, okay? So I'm going for probably golf ball-ish sizes. I'll show you in a second, okay? I'm just doing this. There's no, right way. As a matter of fact, the more imperfect these are, the absolute better. Because what'll happen is that I feel like food like this is supposed to be, there's a rusticity that it's supposed to have. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to taste good. It's supposed to fill you up and be delicious, but by all means, it's not supposed to look perfect. It's supposed to be perfectly imperfect. So don't feel like, well, my meatballs have to look a certain way. Get in here, have some fun, man. Okay? So I'm doing this with ground chicken. Great way to save calories, okay? But I'm not opposed to the beef. I wouldn't even be upset with turkey on this. You know what I mean? I'm more of a ground pork kind of guy, so I would go for ground pork or a breakfast sausage, like a pork or chicken breakfast sausage would be amazing with this. If you ask me. Okay? All right. So I have probably room for like 2 more meatballs. So here's 1 more. So let's see. So a pound got me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 meatballs. Look at that. Okay, so a pound got me 10 meatballs. All right, we'll put them in. Let me wash my hands really well. And I believe I could smell that, asparagus in the oven. It don't take long. So what we're gonna do is we're going to trade one for the other. All right, we're gonna trade. Let me see. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, definitely ready. Okay, we're going to trade the meatballs. Can you see that? Simple, right? How easy was that? Meatballs go in. Asparagus comes out. All right, very simple. Very, very simple. Okay, let's get a little plate. I told you this was kind of a, I guess it's kind of bougie, right? This is kind of like, oh, what are we doing here? What's this? And you're like, oh, it's nothing, just a little prosciutto wrapped asparagus. All right, so we can pile these on the plate and see what happens, how the prosciutto sticks on here real good. This one said bacon will work too. Bacon may take a little bit longer to cook, so you could par cook the bacon, cool it, and then wrap it, and then put that back in the oven with the asparagus. That way, you got something working out. But that's also a possibility if you so choose. Okay, I have balsamic glaze. If you can't find balsamic glaze, you could just take balsamic vinegar, okay? Take the balsamic vinegar, reduce it down until it's thick and syrupy, and then we're gonna do a little sprinkle right over on top. Okay, that's it. No sprinkle of balsamic, which is great. And now, and this is also a good way to play with vinegars too, because like whenever you reduce vinegar, it turns nice and sweet. So I'm using like a regular balsamic, like a black, like a dark balsamic, but you could use the white balsamics. You could use, they have a beautiful rosé vinegar out. We're gonna use that in a few. So you have choices, you know? Which one really wants for you? Beautiful. The salty mixed in with the sweet of the balsamic is outstanding. And what I love, it's hot, but we didn't cook the asparagus until it was dead. You know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes, sometimes you cook it till it's dead, and you be like, "What's this? What are we doing?" Okay. All right. Let's make a little sauce. So what I want to do is I'm going to get this pan back working. So in the oven, we have some meatballs, chicken meatballs. And what I want to do is I want to start to saute some veggies. So in this Dutch oven, I got a little bit of olive oil. To that, I'm gonna add the rest of the onion, bell pepper, and celery mix. You know, listen. Onion, yes. Bell pepper, yes. You don't have to have the celery if you don't have it. I'm just using it because it's right here. You see what I'm saying? And since it's right here, I might as well go ahead and use it. You know what else I have right here is this other pepper from yesterday that I didn't use. So listen, this is a good way to use it. You know how you be having like in the refrigerator, you'll have like little bits of like veggies and little bits of like a half cut up onion or a pepper that's about to go on to vegetable heaven. This is a good way to use it up. It's actually a great way to use it up. All right. So I'm just gonna dice up a bell pepper. Whatever you have. If you got some fennel, you have some onion, you have leeks. It don't even matter. All right. So we dice this, and then without wasting it, epic fail. We throw it into this skillet. And so let's start building layers of flavor. So let's do a little salt and pepper from the get-go. Not too much, because we're going to season this sauce heavily. Oh, here it is. And then pepper. All right, let me get a spoon. And let's give this a good stir. All right, I have some of that garlic that we already chopped, courtesy of the food processor. I'm putting in I put a lot, like 15 cloves. Shoot me. I like garlic. In all my years of cooking, I have never, not one time ever in life, heard somebody say, "Oh my gosh, this has way too much garlic." Never heard it. Let your soul glow, okay? All right, get us a stir. All right, let's talk about what we shall be adding. And let's get that ready to go. Okay, I I have some tomato paste. So yesterday, I wasn't gonna tell y'all this. So yesterday, I'm live, right? And I know this part drives people crazy. People will be like, well, why can't he be ready ahead of time? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't he prepare stuff ahead of time? And so I always say that this ain't that kind of show. You feel me? I know, you know, it's all professional and nice to have everything, you know, ready. I don't do that, okay? So I said yesterday, I've been pretty consistent, like, if this bothers you, which some people it bothers, then your solution is going to be, you know, you can cash at me, $ Darius Cooks, right? You can cash at me, and then we'll use that money to get an intern, and the intern can prep. You already know somebody cash at me, okay? I was joking. I appreciate the donation. I've since returned it back to whoever sent it, but y'all think y'all slick. I remember one time I needed a beard trim up, and I was on Instagram live, and somebody was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Does this bother you? If it bothers you, cash at me, and I'll use your cash app, and I'll get a haircut." Somebody cash at me. I said, you know what? You people are hilarious, all right? I'm gonna toss in some herbs de Provence in here and a good pinch of red pepper flakes, just because I want, like, the in this oil, I want these flavors in this the flavors of the herbs de Provence to start to, like, seep out, cook up real good. So that's why I do that, okay? While that's working, I asked for you to hold on a second because I need the food processor again, but I gotta wash it out. I ain't got but one, okay? And I know what you're saying. Why you don't have that already done? Because you don't have yours already done when you be at your house cooking, okay? When you be down to the house and you be down there doing your thing, you do not have your stuff all lined up. You don't, so neither do I, okay? It'll be all right. Just pray about it. God is good. Okay? God is good. Okay. While, I gotta watch this, because this will burn on you real fast. Okay, and that garlic is in there, so you don't want that to burn. So remind me to watch that so I don't screw that up, because you know I'm good for getting something was in there and I gotta fake y'all out. Like, oh, everything's fine. Oh, there's no problem. Okay. Into the food processor, I have some ricotta cheese. All right. Again, one of my favorite things to work with. It tastes like nothing. Okay. It tastes like absolutely nothing. So that means we got to work it out so that by the time we get done, this ricotta got the Holy Ghost. Okay. That's what we want. We want some ricotta cheese with the Holy Ghost. So a couple of cloves of garlic in with the ricotta cheese. Okay, hold on one second, because my stuff behind us is really starting to smell, you know? It's when I talk about like in the recipes and I say cook it until it's fragrant, like you really can smell it all throughout the house. And that's what we're doing. So now I'm gonna add in some tomato paste. This whole can. And this is a small can. No, let me 6 ounce 6-ounce can. You know black folks do not know what kind of ounces in there. It's a small can, okay? And I want to stir this around real good. Okay, so essentially what I'm doing is I am blooming the tomato paste, right? So I'm slowly cooking the tomato paste, bringing up the temperature, and the tomato paste is starting to release its sugars, and it's starting to caramelize, and this is going to be the fantastic base for our sauce. And see, look, let me see if I can show you. I wish I had a thing right here, but look. It starts to turn, if I can show you, it starts to turn kind of orange in there. It's hard for you to see, I know, I'm sorry. Take my word for it. It starts to turn like kind of orange. And that's because you have the tomato paste releasing all of its flavor and juices and whatnot, okay? Red wine, it don't matter what kind. Merlot, Chianti, Cabernet Sauvignon, it don't matter. Okay, whatever you like, red wine-ish. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon 2020, crafted by the Casella family in Australia. Okay, I'm sure this is about $5. Okay, a little bit of red wine. We are deglazing the pan with the red wine. Okay. Give that a stir. All right. Now, this is a 29-ounce can of tomato puree. I'm going to throw this in. I'm going to rinse this out once. And this goes in as well. All right. I'm going to bring this down to a simmer, because at this point, there's no need to there's really no need to cook this on a high rolling heat anymore. Okay, our saute is done, so there's not really a need to go crazy. Okay, back to this. This was, what we put in here? This was ricotta cheese, garlic. Let's do heavy cream. And then let's season this with salt, fresh cracked black pepper. All right, and then let's get that going. So essentially what we're doing is a whipped ricotta that is so good. So we will pour our whipped ricotta right into this container. I want you to see, look at how thick and this is why I grabbed the spatula. Look at this. Look at how thick this and creamy this is. So basically, it's ricotta cheese, but it's ricotta with the volume turned up, And this is great on everything. We're gonna put it with our pasta, but this is fantastic on toasted bread. And then sometimes I'll make this amazing tomato confit. I made it on here a couple weeks ago. Delicious. Okay. So, real simple. whipped ricotta. How easy was that, right? The blender does all the work, but we'll put that to the side because we're going to use that momentarily, okay? Now my sauce is on a simmer, but it ain't quite all the way seasoned, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. So now what we do is we add a little chicken bouillon. I have some garlic powder. A little bit of onion powder. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. You can take the boy out of Chicago, but you can never ever take the Chicago out the boy. A little sugar. Okay? Doesn't make it sweet, just helps to cut the acidity of the sauce. All right? This is on, as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna take this off. Let me see if I can bring this in and show you what this looks like. Okay, sorry. I'm from Chicago. What you expect? Okay, you gotta put a little sugar in it. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. This is the sauce. Okay, it's that simple to make your own jarred pasta sauce. Like, and this is well, without the chicken bouillon, it would be a vegan version. If you're doing vegan, I'm not, but if you were, that's an opportunity. Okay, and then don't argue with me about this step, okay? It is imperative that you toss in 1 stick of butter into this sauce, okay? You're not going to eat the whole pan of sauce, so don't think, oh my God, all that butter. But I'm telling you, as you stir the butter around in the sauce, it just makes a world of difference. I'm telling you, there's something about this that just feels good. It smells good. And if you want, you can simmer this, on low for, 30 minutes, but the flavors are all here. You know what I mean? So I already know, like, this is gonna be amazing. And I'm just breaking up that butter, and I'm letting the butter just gently melt in the sauce. This is not the time to rush. You know what I mean? This is the time to take a little moment and just stir the sauce. That's it. Just take a moment. We'll never get this time back. So let's use it wisely and just stir the sauce. That's it. Beautiful. This looks so good. It's amazing. Like, it's thick. So that it's like thick and like juicy and like everything a sauce should be. And the longer this sits, the better it tastes. And it's good today, but tomorrow it's gonna be amazing. Okay, tomorrow it's gonna be like, whoa. Hold on. How can something so simple taste so damn good? It's so simple, but the viscosity is perfect. Look at this. Look at that. The viscosity is perfect, okay? The thickness is beautiful. It coats the spoon beautifully. This is how you know you have an amazing sauce. Like, this is, I'm sorry, it's beautiful, it's perfect, okay? Let me look at my meatballs real fast. Oh yeah. Oh God, those looking good. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let me grab, oh, you know what? Let me get some water on for our pasta. I'm only gonna do a small serving of pasta. It's just me, but I got a boil of water. I'm using angel hair. Angel hair is my favorite. I'm not a fan of like the thick pastas. Y'all like that, like the thick spaghettis and stuff. Fettuccine's okay, but like regular spaghetti, I much rather prefer thin spaghetti. Even like when I eat ramen, I like the thin stuff. Okay. All right, let me grab this, and this. All right, let's do it. All right, so into this bowl, I have some already pre-washed spring mix. I know some people said that they wash theirs a second time. If you want to wash yours again, by all means, let your soul glow on the wash. Okay, I'm cool over it. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm all right. So I got some lettuce. I love an English cucumber, aka burpless cucumber. I think these things are like, they're more cucumbery. I know that's not a word, but they're a little bit more cucumbery, and I can appreciate that, like a lot. Okay? So we slice down the middle. We take a spoon and we spoon out the seeds. They're called seedless, but clearly they have seeds. Okay, and then we slice on the bias as thin as we possibly can. Okay, and then we can nestle our thinly sliced cucumbers really all over the salad. I love a cucumber. Okay, so we're nestling because we're taking our time. You know what I mean? Like, we're creating something nice. We're not rushing this. You know, this is beautiful. Okay, I have some peppers. These are pepper drops. They're sweet, tangy peppers. I was looking for pepper dews. I couldn't find any, so I'm going to use some of these. Okay, they're not spicy, they're sweet and delicious. So we'll do a handful of these, sort of all over. Really, this is all you need, really. I mean, this is really all you need. We're going to keep going. I think I got some olives. Let me see. Let me see. I do. Sorry, I love an olive. Okay, you either love them or you hate them, and I absolutely love an olive. I don't care how you slice them or dice them. Olives are my jam. And these are some gigantic olives. Olives, I love an olive. I'm sorry. I don't even apologize for loving them. They're so good. I know how y'all feel. Some people, you either love them or you hate them. It's not an in-between. Oh, these are pepperdew peppers. Oh, look at God. So this is a pepperdew, P-E-P-P-A-D-E-W. They're grown in Africa. They're like sweet peppers. They look like they're spicy, but they're super sweet. And they're delicious in a salad. Pepperdew. They're great. Don't even ask me how I discovered pepper. How did I even discover pepperdew peppers? I don't know. I'm fat. Fat people, we be doing stuff. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know how I discovered it, but pepperdews are like amazing. Hold on, my hand is wet. Okay, and then these are sweet peppers that are roasted, which are great. You can make pesto with this, sauce, right? You can do a bunch of things, or you can roast your own. But why do it when the lovely people at Mancini did it for you? Okay? Why roast them when the lovely people at Mancini roasted them for you? Love a roasted pepper. All right, little roasted pepper stitch going on. All right, now we need to make a little dressing. Huh? We'll make a little dressing. Let me show you how to do it. Let me show you how I do it. There's plenty of ways to do it, but let me show you how I get down with the get down. Okay. As I work out this dressing, I'm gonna drop some pasta in this water. Okay. A little piece of 99-cent angel hair. You can't taste the difference between 99-cent angel hair and $3 angel hair. Angel hair is angel hair, okay? It all tastes the same. Oh Lord, I didn't put no salt in this water, did I? Jesus, I didn't put no salt in the water, Lord. Please salt the water. Don't do what I just did. Okay, please salt the water. Do not do what I just did. Okay, to make our dressing, let's take more garlic, because if we don't have enough. I'm gonna add pepper. And let me grab some more salt, because believe it or not, all out. All right, there we go. Okay, a little salt. Please don't overcook this pasta, okay? Please, like just cook it until it's like just al dente, like mine is. Where my tongs at? Okay, do not overcook this. Please do not overcook this. Okay, what we put in here? Garlic, salt, pepper. Let's get some vinegar. What I got? This is what I found. Look at this. This is rosé balsamic vinegar. Okay, rosé balsamic. I'm here for it. Okay, we can do that. We can do rosé balsamic. All right. We need a little sugar. I hate when the vinaigrette don't be balanced, okay? All that vinegar, you need some sugar. A little piece of mustard ain't gonna hurt you. Okay, and I'm using Dijon. Helps emulsify. with everything. All right, and that's it. Let that go, and then we're gonna stream in some olive oil. Let me get this pasta out and these meatballs though. Hold on, because the devil is busy, and I'm afraid. All right, he don't get the victory tonight. Okay, I'm gonna dump this pasta out so it's nice and al dente. And then let's grab the meatballs out of the oven because I'm sure they're ready and calling my name. Ooh, they calling your name too. You know him? Oh my God. Look at this. Wait till y'all see these meatballs. Lord Jesus. Huh. Come on, look at this. I can't hold it up too long because it's hot. Okay, but look at that. I can't hold it up too long because it's hot. You feel me? But grill. You see that? Let me see if I can bring it closer. It's hot. See if I can bring it closer. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Woo, woo, woo. It's hot though. Hold on, put this down. They meatballs, okay? They ready. All right, let's work on this vinaigrette. Okay, so let's put this on and let's get that going. Then we can stream in some olive oil. Before I pour this out, I want to taste it because sometimes, you know, we added a lot of vinegar, we added a lot of mustard, so you may need to add some more sugar. I don't know. That is, all right. That's outstanding. That's really good. All right. I'm gonna pour this. Look at the dressing. Look at this. Okay, homemade, so you know what's in it. No additives, no preservatives, just great ingredients. All right, kind of dope, right? All right, I can take this away, plug somebody back up. All right, now I think it's time to almost eat. Okay, but let me show you how I bring the whole thing together, and let me show you how I like to eat my spaghetti and meatballs. So first, I'm gonna grab some mozzarella cheese, right? This is regular block. If you were on me yesterday, then you saw me make this, or use that cheese yesterday. So I'm gonna take the mozzarella and get it out of the dang on packaging. What kind of plastic? There it goes. What kind of plastic is this, Jesus? Hold on, I cut a piece of cheese. And let me grab a skillet, like a saute pan. And here's how we do this. Very restaurant-esque, okay? We get our pan on and get our pan nice and hot. Then we take the mozzarella cheese, as much as you like. And we're gonna cube it into like small cubes. Okay, so matchsticks first, and then small cubes. All right, so now we have mozzarella cheese ready to go, okay? Then, here's what we do, okay? Where's that pasta? Oh, it's right here, ready to go. We just do a little rinse on the pasta, you know, when it sits too long. And this is why you cook the pasta to al dente, because, you know, it's gonna sit a little bit, and you want it to still be good. In this skillet, America, what do we add? Some of the sauce. That beautiful sauce that we worked so hard on. We add the sauce in the pan like this. Okay? To the sauce, we toss in the pasta. To the pasta, we add little cubes of mozzarella cheese. Okay? We give this a stir. And we just want to coat really well all of the pasta. Okay? All right, so don't forget, we have this whipped ricotta, and we have our entree plate, okay? Now we can put the whole thing together in like a couple of seconds. Hold on, I just want some heat to hit this real good. There we go. I just want the heat to hit it so that it starts to melt nicely, okay? Ugh. All right, let me grab a meatball or two. And then you're wondering, well, three. Make it look like something. Okay. And then we take a spoonful of this whipped ricotta and we dollop it right in the middle. So what will happen is that the heat from the pasta is going to like melt this down beautifully, and we can really sort of go in and enjoy that, okay? If you have like some parsley or something, I do have parsley growing on the back porch. Hold on, y'all, let me grab some parsley. I forgot I had some. You know, parsley comes back year after year, and I have flat leaf parsley growing outside. Huh? Very rich white woman that we have now. Okay, beautiful parsley all over. All right. Gorge. Gorge. Come on, pasta. Look at that. I'm gonna try to go camera to camera so you can see how the ricotta cheese starts to melt, right? Can you see that? Can you see how like the ricotta cheese starts to melt down beautifully? You see that? Yes, very Ina Garden. Very barefoot contestant. Look at that. Look how the ricotta like starts to melt down. My mouth is watering. I don't know if you can tell. You see the cream melting? It's beautiful, right? Okay. Then let me get a little plate on the side, and I can add a little bit of my ensalada. That's salad in Spanish. Beautiful salad. I mean, you kind of almost don't even need dressing for this salad, but because of how beautiful it is. But we already know this rosé balsamic vinaigrette is about to be amazing. Okay? On here. All right. Don't forget, copy of the book. Use the code STIMMY at checkout. Save 30%. But bow your head, huh? And say grace. Y'all, first of all, this is so damn good. This don't make no sense. It's like equal parts sauce and cheese. How bad could that be? Whether it's ricotta or mozzarella. It's like equal parts. Huh? Look at this meatball. Hold on. Look at the meatball. Look at that. You see that? You see that? Look at that meatball. Huh? Damn, man. Bro, this is all right. We did it, Joe. We did it. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. I mean, the flavors are outstanding. The sauce tastes like it's been cooking for hours. It hasn't been. All right, okay. You already know what's going on. Food's outstanding. You gotta try it. Recipes like this on my website, DariusCooks.tv, soon to be the Darius Cooks Plus app. All right? Two things I want to tell you as I always do. Food is my life. It's my food. Until next time. Happy cooking from my heart to yours. Bye, y'all. So good. Mm.